Welcome back to my live. If you guys can comment and tell me if my audio is fine, and then we can start. We'll wait for some time, but I still want to know if my audio is fine because I don't know, cannot hear myself because I've muted myself on the laptop. So if someone can just comment and tell me if my audio is okay. Yes, ma'am, it's fine. Hi, Saima. Thank you for always being here. Like I know you have been here all the three times when I've gone live. Thank you so much for being here. It really means a lot. I'm good. How are you? So where do you stay? If you can just comment and tell me, so I'll know like which part of the country do you stay at. Hi, Swiksha. Hi, Uruba. Awesome. My audio is fine. Hi, Dimpy. I'm in Lucknow. So Lucknow is getting very hot. Kaise ho from Pakistan? Hi. Hi, Ahmad Hamza. Hi, Rajeshwari. Monica, hi. Hi, guys. Welcome to my live. So today's discussion is going to be on body care tips. A lot of y'all requested for it last time, and it was a much needed topic. So I said, why not just address this topic? Because it is getting very hot, and body care is very necessary, especially in terms of hygiene. So that's important. And there's also music in the background today for some reason because it's Ambedkar Jayanti today, and they've decided to play a lot of music around here. So I'm really sorry about that. So I'll have some background music throughout the live. So guys, I think we can start. Hi, hello, welcome to my live. Today's topic of discussion is going to be summer body care tips. Now, what essentially happens in the summer? Obviously, there's an increase in sweat production. There is also clogging of the pores. Now, it also depends from which part of the country you are at. If you're going to be at a very humid place, obviously there'll be excess like sweat production, and you'll be sweating quite a bit. But if you are from a drier place like say up north or where I am, there will of course be sweat production, but it's not going to be as much as it will be in a place like Bombay. um, in a place like Pune, like my skin gets dry, so I need to moisturize my skin every day after a bath, even though it's summer. But obviously I use a lightweight moisturizer. But because the climate is really hot and it's not very humid, I still need to moisturize. But when I was in Bombay in the summer, I would not need to moisturize because your skin, there's just so much moisture in the air that your skin stays hydrated. So you really need to take a call depending on what sort of weather you stay in, and then choose the products accordingly. So my first tip is going to be about hair removal. Okay, now I think hair removal is really essential in the summer, and I'll tell you why it is very important in the summer also. So not talking about little bit hair, that's absolutely fine. Like body hair and all, little bit is absolutely fine. I'm talking like a lot of hair. Now, when you have a lot of hair, that obviously increases sweat production, and the sweat doesn't get to evaporate, so it gets trapped in the hair. Now, when your sweat gets trapped in the hair, it increases odor production, and it can also lead to like some sort of skin infection. Like you can get some fungal infection, bacterial infection, because that moisture is not getting to evaporate, it is getting trapped there. So that is going to lead to some sort of like skin infection, odor of course. So it is important to get rid of excess hair in the summer. I'm talking excess hair, like a lot of hair. Okay, so the methods I choose, I used to do a combination of two things earlier. So I used to shave, and I used to use the Gillette Venus Breeze, this one, and these are the refills. So I used to use this for my underarms and for my bikini area because I had done laser hair removal earlier. So I cannot wax. Whenever you do laser treatments, you can't wax or thread or do anything else apart from shaving. So I used to do this on my underarms and I used to do this on my bikini area. Okay, so I used to shave. So this is the one I used to do. On my legs and on my arms, I used to wax. I just liked the whole feel of waxing. Like, you know, your skin feels smoother and little dead skin also comes off, so it feels nice. So I used to use Nair waxing strips. These are great. And also these ones, the wheat waxing strips are also good. You get this for dry skin, sensitive skin, normal skin. You get these in flavors also. You get this for, again, sensitive skin, normal skin, dry skin. The Nair ones are also great. The wheat ones are also great. And again, I have tagged all the products in the product tagging feature, so you can check out whichever product that I'm talking about or recommending there. Okay, so so I used to choose these two forms of hair removal, and now I'm doing laser hair removal, and I really like the whole feel of laser hair removal. I'm doing the full body hair removal session, and it's been working out really well for me. It's my third session and I have seen a reduction in my hair. And whenever I get a little bit hair between my sessions, I'll just shave. But it's important to choose some form of like hair removal. It can be like anything. It can be waxing, shaving, epilating, laser, whichever suits you. But don't have like excess hair on your body, because that is going to increase your sweat production. It is going to increase some sort of like skin infection, fungal, bacterial, whichever one it is going to increase that. So make sure that you do not have too much hair on your body. Okay, I'm gonna take a few questions. मेरे फेस पे पिंपल आ रहे हैं, प्लीज रिप्लाई. या मेरे फेस पे पिंपल्स आ रहे हैं. Look at all this. I think it's also like it's really hot, so a lot of heat boils. People are getting a lot of heat boils on their forehead area, and of course your pores are going to get clogged with sweat because it is so hot. So like just couple of things, like make sure that you wash your face at least twice a day. Have things that are cooling, like have like water with sabja or coconut water or fruit juices, things that are really cooling for your body, because it is getting very very hot. And then again, just drink lots of water, but also like sort of understand कि आपको acne क्यों आ रहा है, like why are you getting those pimples? Is it gut issue? Is it hormonal issue? Is it stress? Is it some products you're using? So coming to understanding the root cause of your pimple will really help in really solving that issue really fast. So I used to get a lot of acne on my forehead. I still have a little bit, if you can see, but it's become a lot better. Now I understand why I was getting it, because of the shampoo I was using, and because of that it was really irritating this area of my face, and I was getting acne. So it's important for you to understand कि आपको वो acne क्यों आ रहा है, and then you can find a resolution for it. Monica, Bihar very hot, and how to protect dry skin, and I'm avoided anywhere, but it's not worthy, so I use home remedies. Suggest me something. How to protect dry skin? Oh, home remedies are great. Bihar is hot. It's hot here also. I don't feel like stepping out. Like if you're not in the AC, you're going to be sweating for sure, like sweating a lot. It's too hot. Home remedies are great. I love home remedies. As much as you can, just do home remedies. It's awesome. So I'm going to come to my next point. Of course, like having showers in the day, I don't even need to mention it because it's so obvious. Like I shower twice a day, but you should shower at least once a day. It's a must. Don't go without a shower. You can't. I don't think anyone can go without a shower. It's so hot right now. But make sure that you shower and shower with like lukewarm water to cold water. Don't use very hot water, but definitely shower once to twice a day. And then my next point is to exfoliate your skin. Summer May, I really like to exfoliate my skin because if I'm out too much and my pores are getting clogged and I want to be able to remove the dead skin cell buildup on my body. So what I do is I use like normal coconut powder and I mix it with the extra virgin coconut oil by Wow. But I also like using, I have used it in the past, I don't have the bottle right now, is the M Caffeine coffee body scrub. I've used that also. I love coffee for the body as a scrub because I think the texture of it is absolutely perfect. It makes for a very good body scrub because of the texture. So the texture of it works really well for me. Okay, and I mix these two. I also like the M Caffeine one, that's great. I've used that in the past. That's a coffee scrub. But right now, I just want to finish this off. So I use normal coffee powder like this. And I use the extra virgin coconut oil. I mix it in that. And I do this on a Sunday, so I do it once a week. But I definitely love to exfoliate my body in the summer. Like, it's a must. Otherwise, what I also do is I use a loofah. So this is what a loofah looks like. I don't use this every day. I use this like two to three times a week. You can use any sort of loofah that you have. You can use this loofah. You have like that other, I don't know what material it's called. What's it called exactly? I don't know what's it called. I don't even have it, so I can't show you. It's whitish in color and it looks like a bird's nest. So that also is a loofah that I've tried, but it's like very harsh on the skin, so I prefer using this one. So I use this like 2 to 3 times a week, and I use a nice coffee scrub. But you guys can use whichever scrub that you like, a body exfoliator. But definitely exfoliate your skin in the summer. And you have to moisturize as well, which I will get to later on. I will take a few questions now. I don't understand this music, guys. I hope you are enjoying my background music because of Ambedkar Jayanti. Chandan powder makes skin detan. Can you suggest which Chandan powder is best? Sandal powder, is it effective? I think I have used tomato juice, I've used potato juice, and even the Upton body scrubs that you get, or the Upton paste. So I would make an Upton paste, I would apply it on my body, and then once it's like semi-dry, I would just like scrub it out and I would be left with like smooth skin. I think that's very good for removing dead skin, but I have really liked the effect of potato juice and this thing, tomato juice. That has really helped in detanning. Like, I've used it on my face and it's really helped me. Few hairs get grey. Please suggest, should I go for highlighting now or after some years? You're 23. Yes, you can totally go for hair coloring. Just make sure that your hair is strong enough and in a good condition to be able to take the color, and follow it up with a good hair care routine, and go to somebody who understands hair really well and is a professional and is very experienced in this field. A lot of times, if you don't go to the right person, they will suggest that you can do color or you can bleach your hair or put any sort of chemicals on your hair, but they don't check whether your hair is actually strong enough to be able to take it. So you have to make sure that if you're going for it, great, go for it, but make sure that your hair is strong enough to be able to take it. Just keep that in mind. मैम आप सारे स्टाइल करके भी वीडियो बनाएं या ना प्लीज़? सारी स्टाइल वीडियो I will, for sure. That's something very different, but I'm gonna try. I'll definitely try that. I have an oily scalp. Tell me something, ma'am. Yes, I will address having an oily scalp. What do you need to do? Like I mentioned last time in my hair routine, you can use that scalp scrub, which really helps in getting rid of any sort of residue built up on your scalp, you need to use a clear based shampoo, but that is something that is also mild enough, not something that's very harsh. After this live, I'll put a few links about the shampoo in the description box so you can check it out. um, okay, so let's move on to the next topic, is using an antiperspirant. You need to, in the summer especially, and when there's increase in sweat production, an antiperspirant like this is is great. Now this is the one by Nivea Whitening Smooth Skin. This is the one I use, but I don't use this every day. I only use this on days when I know that I am going to be out, it's going to be hot, I might be sweating a lot, so I use this. Otherwise, I like to use a lot of natural deodorant sticks. I will link a few later on in the description box. So I like to use that on an everyday basis. If I'm actually like not getting out at home in the AC, then I don't use it. But using an antiperspirant, if you are someone who is out in the sun a lot, in the heat a lot, then definitely use like an antiperspirant. It's really gonna help in it sort of shields or kind of like blocks the pores, so you're not sweating as much. That is why this really helps in like decreasing the sweat production, and which is great. I personally love this, but I will not use it every day, because honestly, like, sweating is good, like sweating is fine, it's, you're detoxifying your body. And but of course, like, you want to take precautions and preventions and do all of these things. When you're out, you need to be able to, sort of take steps in order to not sweat extra, or because that is going to increase your odor and everything. So take these steps, understanding if you're going to be out, then definitely use this. If you're going to be indoors and you're not sweating that much, use a natural deodorant stick. So my next tip is going to be otherwise what you can also do is use a lot of cooling powders. So in the market you get a lot of like these prickly heat powders, or like these cooling powders by Boroplast or by Shower to Shower, or which is the other company. There are a couple of companies that makes these prickly powders, like antifungal, antibacterial powders. You can use that on your body. A lot of times people get acne here, and there is a lot of like humidity. You can sort of use that to cool your body on your underarms and on your back and everything. Otherwise, you can also use a lot of fragrance powder, fragrant powder by any company like Nivea, Pond's, whichever company that you like. It just keeps you like smelling fresh, and powder sort of absorbs sweat. So you can even use like powders if you're you want to just feel fresh and you don't want to be sweating too much. You can also use these kind of fragrant powders, and also like oil absorbing powders or prickly heat powders, which are available easily in the market. You can also use those. Now let's take a few questions. I think a lot of people are asking about tanning. Tan, my skin is really tan. I know, right? Like, your skin is going to get tan. And also another thing, I feel like it's so hot, sometimes you don't feel like applying things on your body. It's just going to make you feel even more sticky, right? But I like using this one, which is actually my last point. This is the Nivea Vitamin Glow, and it has SPF 15. I know SPF 15 is not enough for our kind of heat, it's too hot. But what I like about this is that it is lightweight, it gets absorbed into your body really well. It also has vitamin C, Camu, that brightens skin and repairs sun damage. So this is absolutely ideal for the summer, because we are going to get tan, so tanning hoga. आपको lightweight use करना है, so you're going to use a lightweight moisturizer, and this also helps in brightening, and it has sun damage protection and SPF 15. So it sort of is a great moisturizer to use for the summer. So this is one option. I personally love this. I can be using any moisturizer like through the year, but when it comes to summer, I like to stick to this one. Otherwise, there is also this one by Nivea. It's the Fresh and Healthy Gel Body Lotion, non-sticky feel, 24-hour hydration, aloe vera. And this is in a gel form. So again, it's very lightweight, it just gets absorbed into your skin. It's great if your skin is sensitive, and also like if you have sunburn. I'm going to turn. So if you have sunburn, like if you've been in the sun for too long and your skin has become very sensitive and is sunburned, you can use this one because it has aloe vera in it, and it really helps in like cooling the body, cooling the skin. So you can use this one. I've used this also, and this is very nice. I'm going to take a few questions. Skin tanning. I mentioned about skin tanning, yeah. Like you just use uptan. I like uptan, and tomato and potato. Like just rub tomato and potato on your tanned area. It really makes a difference. For dark circles, suggest something for it also. I used to apply ice cubes on my face, but it gave me puffiness under my eyes, and I quit using it. Ice cubes gave you puffiness in your under your eyes. For dark circles, again, like what sort of dark circles do you have? Like, why is your dark circle getting triggered? There can be many reasons for dark circles. The one that I am using is the one by Derma. It's called retinol and vitamin C in it, which targets fine lines and under eye darkening. So that has been a very good one. I will leave a link of that one in the description box after the live. I haven't put it right now. So after the live, I'll put a link of it in the description box. Do you remedy tips? Top DIY remedy tips. Yeah, actually I don't do that many DIYs at home. पता नहीं time ही नहीं मिलता है to do DIYs. But DIYs मतलब ये वाला तो मैं घर में ही बनाती हूँ. Like coffee powder and virgin coconut oil. This I make at home. This is something I do at home. It's very easy. Otherwise, DIYs, I don't get the time, to be honest. Where do I increase your knowledge? I increase my knowledge. I read up a lot. Just things that I basically do on an everyday basis that helps me, and I know that will help you also. Researching about products, just learning about products, learning about why, in what season, why this happens, and we just sort of need to target that. Having PCOS and got many pimples on cheeks, please suggest to get rid of pimples. Oh, so you're okay. So if you have pimples like on this area, then it's usually on your, there's an issue with like your digestion, with your gut. Okay, there's some, probably you're not digesting something, or you're allergic to something, or you're junking a lot, or something is not suiting you. So this is the area. Your cheeks it talks about your digestion, and this area is, if you get acne around here, your jawline is your hormones. So it's something to do with like you have hormonal imbalance, some sort of like PCOS, PCOD, something to do with the hormones is this area, and the cheeks is your gut. So I did have, you can still see it. I was having acne here. I was having a lot of acne on my forehead, which has calmed down a lot because I changed my shampoo instantly, and I do have acne around here. So what I am using right now, if this is triggered by PCOS, I highly suggest you go to a good doctor. Let the doctor have a look at your acne properly and then suggest. I don't want to suggest something to you, it might not work for you, right? There are like a couple of things like clindamycin that you can apply. Benzoyl peroxide is great for acne, but again, these things are very strong, and you want to make sure that your skin can take it. And physically, when a doctor checks your skin, it's much better than you just seeing something online or somebody suggested and you use it. Another ingredient that works really good for acne is azelaic acid, and azelaic acid is something that I have started using in the morning, and I alternate that. So one day I do azelaic acid serum by Derma, and one day I do niacinamide plus zinc, which is by Minimalist. I do that. So I alternate, which are niacinamide also is very good at targeting acne, and so is azelaic acid for acne. both of these are absolutely great for acne. So you can talk to your doctor and ask your doctor if you can start using azelaic acid, um, or niacinamide and zinc. But definitely going to a doctor and actually for her to check your skin will be the best bet for you. My hair are so dry and rough and damaged. Please suggest something. Oh, if your hair is dry, rough, please like keep hydrating it. Use a hair mask. I really like I showed it in my last reel, in my last live. I like the one by the one that I'm also using right now is by Aveda. It's from the Botanical Repair range and it's a mask. They also have a conditioner. The consistency of it is very hydrating, so you can definitely check it out. It's a really great mask. PRP is good for hair fall. I've personally not tried PRP. I've heard good things about PRP. Personal experience nahi hai, but they say कि PRP helps a lot in hair fall. But yeah, I mean, personal experience I don't have in PRP, but it's a good option. Otherwise, again, identifying कि आपका hair fall क्यों हो रहा है, whether it's stress, whether it's cyclic hair fall, whether it's your hormones, your thyroid, क्यों हो रहा है, and then sort of fixing that will be much better for you to get long-term results. A lot of dandruff and hair fall. I'm using scalp shampoo, still not getting good results. Please suggest something for curing hair fall and dandruff. So I was using a shampoo by Ducre, Ducra. It's the anti-dandruff shampoo by Ducre, and that has really given me a lot of relief. I didn't have oily acne. I think I had more dry acne. Flakes in my scalp, dandruff I'm talking about. So I had more like dry flakes and not the big oily sort of dandruff flakes on my scalp. But this shampoo has really helped in adjusting the pH balance of my scalp. Sometimes what happens is that if we use a shampoo that's very harsh, we are disrupting the pH balance of the scalp and your scalp gets irritated. So this one really fixed that. I don't have any itching, I don't have any tightness on my scalp. My hair also feels so nice. It does not dry your hair out too much either. So that's a shampoo for dandruff that I can highly suggest. The spelling is Ducray. It's the anti-dandruff shampoo by Ducre, and I will leave a link of it later on in the description box after the live is done. Remedy for pigmentation. For pigmentation, pigmentation is something that is more deeply into your skin. So home remedies are not going to help. You have to go in for like products that have more like strength in it and potency in it to be able to cure that pigmentation. You're using home remedies which will only work very superficially. That's not going to remove your pigmentation correctly. So you'll have to go to a doctor who will suggest a few lasers for you, or who will suggest products that work sort of more on the inner layers of your skin. So understand what sort of pigmentation do you have. If it's hyperpigmentation, I think go to a good dermatologist. Doing home remedies से आपको result नहीं मिलेगा. If it's just mild pigmentation, then you can even use products like vitamin C. I think vitamin C is great for like pigmentation and just evening out your skin and giving you that even skin tone. Yeah, I mean that's something I can totally recommend. Again, for pigmentation, I like using tomato and potato juice also. Those work really great in just giving you an even skin tone. That is something you can try at home as well. Various different hairstyles and I will, but I've uploaded so many hairstyles on. Actually, I'm uploading a lot on my Instagram, on Reels, so you guys can check that out. Please follow me there and follow all the hairstyles that I'm putting up there. I have not been very active on YouTube. I'm very sorry about that, but I'm just enjoying putting out more reels there. But I will get active on YouTube as well. But definitely follow me on Instagram and follow all my hairstyle videos on my reels. Because of my tan, my face is darker than my body. Yes, because usually our body is covered with our clothes and everything, right? Face is what is exposed. Very important to use a good sunscreen, SPF 50, at least 50 to 60, the minimum in this heat, I feel. Reapplying sunscreen is very important, but sometimes it's not possible because हम लोग के पास makeup होता है, and unless we actually like go and wash our faces with like face wash and then apply sunscreen, then it works. But otherwise, it's not possible to reapply. If you're out in the sun a lot, I highly suggest physically like protect your skin, like with a scarf, wrap your face around with your hair and everything, wear a cap or use an umbrella. Physically protect your skin and hair from the sun. That works really well. Otherwise, home remedies, if it's just a normal tan, it'll come off like in a month and a half, it chale jayega. You can do a lot of home remedies. Tomato, potato, curd with a little bit of lime juice is also very good. So home remedies you can try, it'll work for you if it's just a tan. Which scrub and sunscreen is best? I like the M caffeine body scrub because I really like coffee as a consistency for a scrub for your body. So I really like that one, and I've personally used the M caffeine body scrub and their coffee body wash. That one is also really nice. For sunscreen, I really like the Dr. Sheth's Vitamin and Ceramide Serum. That one is a really good option. Even the Minimalist serum is quite nice. Like it has this it is not very heavy and it still moisturizes your skin a little bit. So it's quite nice. It's good for combination skin. I have combination skin, so I'm liking it. If your skin is very oily, maybe you will not like it. But these two are good options. For the body, I'm using this one, but you have to apply sunscreen also after this. Only SPF 15 is not enough. अगर आप घर पे बैठे हो तो चलेगा, but if you are outside in the sun, a lot of sun, SPF 15 is not enough. You have to use sunscreen over it, guys. Best thing about your products is that they're very price friendly. I know I want to suggest like price friendly products to you all. Your go-to moisturizer. Right now I am using the Thalgo moisturizer. Are you talking body or face? For my face, I like the Thalgo moisturizer. The Thalgo moisturizers have been really nice. Even Bioderma has very good moisturizers. Very, very good moisturizers. If you have like troubled skin, I highly suggest brands like Bioderma, Avene, La Roche-Posay. They are actually made with so much research, especially for like acne prone skin or troubled skin or reactive skin or sensitive skin. Those moisturizers are very nice also. Which else? For my body, in the summer I like to use these two options, like I said, ye wala. Nivea has very nice moisturizers, very lightweight, very price friendly. Even the aloe hydration moisturizer is fab. I love the smell of it. It's just a beautiful moisturizer for the summer. But this is something I also suggest. This is for aloe vera for sensitive skin, and this is in case you have like tanning or something, it'll come off with this one. So these two are very good options. How to prevent body acne? So for body acne, make sure that you're not using very hot water because that irritates the pores. And you can apply a little bit of benzoyl peroxide, I think 2.5%. You can just apply that on your acne, and yeah, that should help, because I had a little bit of like acne here and I applied the 2.5% benzoyl peroxide, and that really helped in drying up the acne. Thank you, ma'am. I'm having very less dandruff, but when I do use oil, it gets double. Can you suggest Ducray? Can I apply little oil after shampooing my hair? Oh, after oiling, it gets double. So it can be कि you are over shampooing your hair to remove the oil, and that is making your scalp even more dry. It happens, and that is why I don't oil my hair very often, because I lose the natural moisture in my scalp and hair also, because I am shampooing like 2 times. I'm scrubbing my scalp so much to remove the oil कि जो natural moisture from the scalp है वो भी चले जाता है. So sometimes it over dries our hair. So it could be कि your scalp is getting more dry because you're shampooing too much. You're using probably a very strong shampoo to remove the oil. Ducray is a very good option. I personally use it right now. It does the job. It does not dry your mid-length to ends. Of course, you have to follow it up with a conditioner or a mask, which is a must. But it's a good one for sure. Are you married? Yes, I got married last year. I'm having severe dandruff and hair fall. Started hair routine, but also no use. Please suggest something good. And you are really an amazing person. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks, Harika. So dandruff के लिए I can suggest Ducray anti-dandruff shampoo, because the shampoos for dandruff that I've used earlier, which I bought over the counter, that would make my hair very very dry, like very dry. So I would not use those. Then my doctor suggested the Ducray one for my dandruff, and that one has worked really well because it did not dry my mid-lengths to ends also. It sort of balanced the pH balance of my scalp, so there was no like flakiness in my scalp, and there was no itching or like any sort of tightness or pulling on my scalp. So Ducray for that I can highly suggest. For hair fall, again, understanding कि आपका root cause क्या है, because hair fall, a lot of hair fall, which is going on for more than 2 months, 3 months, is something you need medical intervention. Like you have to go to a doctor and figure it out. आप नॉर्मल ऑयलिंग करोगे उससे कुछ नहीं होगा. आपको जाना पड़ेगा क्या इशू क्या है. थायराइड इशू है, स्ट्रेस है, डाइट है, हार्मोन्स है, क्या है. सो यू कैन फिक्स इट. सुपरफिशियली शैम्पू, इफ़ यू यूज़ एंटी हेयर फॉल शैम्पू या ऑयल, उससे नहीं होगा. Otherwise, you can also start with like biotin supplements. Check your deficiency levels. Are you deficient with D3, B12, your iron levels? All of these things are also important. So going to a doctor, doing a blood test, and actually figuring out the root cause of your hair fall is very important. If it's a cyclic hair fall, which happens to all of us once a year, but a cyclic hair fall will last you about 2 months, not more than that. If your hair fall is going beyond that, then it's definitely not a cyclic hair fall, and you should go to a doctor and get it fixed. You're just wasting time doing everything else. That's not gonna help. Pigmentation के लिए और whitening skin body remedy बताना. Whitening skin body remedy. Whitening क्यों करना है? You should be just happy with your own skin tone. I'm saying even skin, yes. Like, of course, even skin हम लोग सब tan हो जाते हैं, and you want even skin tone. उसके लिए आपको अपना make sure that you're removing your dead skin cells. Like once a week at least you're doing a scrub, coffee वाला scrub, या तो whichever scrub you like. Once a week आपको scrub करना चाहिए. You can even do the उपटन वाला. आप you can go online and check कि उपटन के लिए क्या क्या चाहिए. That one is also really good to get rid of your dead skin cells. And you can also apply tomato juice or potato juice. Again, that really helps. You can also apply curd mixed with a few drops of lemon juice. Lemon juice also helps in lightening the skin, but I'll not suggest that for like sensitive skin. Always do a patch test karo pehle, and then try the remedy out if that works for you. Shampoo for dry hair. So I am using the Ducray shampoo right now for dandruff, but before that I was using the Aveda Botanical Repair shampoo, which was really nice for dry hair. It really helps in hydrating the hair as well. So it's a green color range, so you can check this range out. Shampoo, conditioner, dono from Aveda Botanical Repair. Slightly on the pricier side, but it's a great range for like dry hair like mine. I have like severely like dry damaged hair, so you can check that out. Sakshi, I've been following you since 5 years. Thank you. Thank you for sticking around for so long. Love you. Which is the best primer in market for combination skin? I like the Color Bar primer, is very nice. Benefit का primer भी combination skin के लिए बहुत अच्छा है. These two are really good for combination skin. I think even the Smashbox primer is really nice for combination skin. Products for underarms. Underarms. So I use this one for underarms, but I don't use it every day. I use it only on days when I know कि काफ़ी like I'll be out and I will be sweating a lot, so I use this. Otherwise I use like natural deodorants, or if I'm at home I don't use it at all. I have done lasers. मैंने उसका वीडियो भी डाला है इंस्टाग्राम पे. I've done sessions of laser lightning and peels, because my underarms were darker. I had like a little bit of pigmentation than the rest of my skin, so that has helped me a lot. Otherwise also doing scrubs like this. आप ये भी बना के घर में you can use it on your underarms. Upton भी you can scrub, you know, your underarms. You can use that. Should we moisturize our body every day in the hot summer? Not really. I don't moisturize my skin every time, but my skin does get dry if I don't moisturize. That's because of the weather condition I stay in. Pune is not humid. It's dry heat. So I use like lightweight moisturizers like these two options that I gave you. ये दोनों. But like I said, अगर आप बहुत humid जगह में हो, you're in a coastal area, you're in Bombay, then maybe you don't need to do it all the time. Do it at night. If you're taking a shower at night, apply moisturizer before you go to sleep. Very good idea to do that. Maybe in the day, apply sunscreen, just a lightweight sunscreen, very very lightweight matte sunscreen on your body. Sunscreen is important, right? Even for your body. Otherwise you will always have like uneven skin tone, yahan ka different and yahan ka different. But yeah, like using a lightweight moisturizer before you go to sleep is a good idea. And in the day you can use a lightweight matte body moisturizer, sunscreen. I wish I meet you someday. I wish to meet you too. So guys, I think I'm pretty much towards the end of my video. I have shared all my tips with you guys for the summer. If you have any other question related to body, please ask me in the comments. Ma'am, is stress may good for hair? Yes, stress may is good for hair. I really like their bond repair range. Sorry, I'm just moving from like left to right because my feet, you know, you get those weird feeling in your feet when you sit in one position for too long. So I'm getting that, so that's why I'm shifting from here to here. So I like the bond repair range, and I also like the keratin smooth range in and also the botanic, the green range from Tresemme. These three ranges are really nice from Tresemme. पिगमेंटेशन के लिए आप पोटैटो जूस, टमेटो जूस यूज़ कर सकते हैं. If it's hyperpigmentation, best to go to a doctor. Superficial things are not going to help you, like I said earlier. So understand, अगर hyperpigmentation है तो dermatologist के लिए जाना पड़ेगा. If it's just tanning, little bit of pigmentation, potato juice, tomato juice, vitamin C serum, moisturizing your skin, these things will really help. Foundation shade online. I'm confused between the warm beige and warm sand shades. I totally get you. Online foundation select karna is very difficult. I personally still like to go to a store, trying the foundation, seeing it how it looks on my skin on natural daylight, especially like यहाँ पे मैं try करती हूँ in this area, so it matches my face and neck. A lot of times I've picked up foundation which is not matched. It doesn't match my neck. Sometimes the color doesn't really match, so I like to match it here so it looks really natural. I like to pick up a foundation that looks very very natural on my skin. So if you can go to a store and do it, that would be the best, because online picking it up is very tricky. Otherwise what I also like to do is you can you can sort of pick an influencer who you follow, and if you are the same skin tone like that influencer or any creator who's putting out video, अगर उनका foundation shade, उनका skin color shade और आपका skin color shade is same, then possible है कि जो foundation shade suits that person will suit you also. But again, that's not 100% thing. So my option will always be to go to a store and trying out the foundation color. If you wanted to match the best, that is the best to do actually. Go to a store and do it. Reply me in Insta. I'll definitely reply to you on Instagram. Ma'am, for dusky skin, which lipstick suits more? For dusky tones, I think like a lot of warm peachish tones really look nice. A lot of tones of reds look nice. Not the orangish pinkish red, but more of like the deep maroon sort of red looks really nice. And I think some shades of browns also look nice, and a lot of pinks, like even pinks look nice on dusky skin. But then again, like I feel like for things like this, if you can try it, like even I try to go to a store and try a lipstick shade or try a foundation shade as much as I can. There's nothing like physically trying these and actually seeing how it looks on your skin than picking things up online. That'll be my first preference. Thank you for answering. Thank you guys for following me for so long. I love you guys so much, and thank you for being here on my live. So guys, I think that's about it. काफ़ी लंबा live हो गया है, and I've covered everything. Please take care of yourself and maintain hygiene and body care in the summer. It will really make a big difference. And yeah, I'm gonna see you guys very soon. I have another live planned. Dates मैं आपको Instagram पे update कर दूँगी. But that's about it, guys. Thank you for. Wait, there's one more question. Home remedy for black lips. Home remedy for black lips. What can you use for that? Yeah, again, like, you know, if it's like deeply rooted skin issues, home remedies will not help you that much. You'll have to pick up products or go to a doctor that actually really help in curing that pigmentation. If it's just dry lips or little bit of like flakiness, you can use a scrub and exfoliate. But if genetically you have like little darkness in your lips, home remedies are not really going to help you. But you can always use like honey and sugar and little bit of lime juice on your lips, just little bit of lime drops in it and apply it. It helps in like lightening the lips a little bit, so you can try that. Updated makeup routine. Sure, I will. If I maybe I'll update that on my Instagram. But like honestly, like this is my hair and you can see a little bit of shine all in my hair because I'm really loving the shampoo that I've been using. The Ducre shampoo is fab. बहुत ही अच्छा shampoo है. पहले मुझे ये shine नहीं दिखता था, but actually अभी shine भी आ गया है, so it's nice. Otherwise, yeah, guys, that's about it for the live. Please find all the products in the product tagging feature. I've put out all the products there. I will be adding the links in the description box. Ducre ka and all the other things that I was mentioning for an oily scalp. I'll add that in the description box. And thank you guys for being here. I love you guys. Have a great weekend. I will see you guys very, very, very soon in my next live. Take care of yourselves. Take care of yourselves from this heat. And have a good weekend. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.